afternoon and welcome to the program Midday Show, where they come to you from the Society for Radio Democracy, 98.1 FM. And you same way so they listen on the internet on www.radiodemocracy.sl. The program na Midday Show, and you they bring come this edition. My name na Yeno Kabia. Program we get plenty news, information, and entertainment. And self-members say the program na Midday Show. You self get the opportunity for be part of the program by where we can send a text message to the number 077-981-981, or you go on Radio Democracy page and drop your comments there. The program na Midday Show. And the Minister of Fisheries and Marine Resources, Princess Duba, where they have for talk about the closing of the artisanal fishing and other things. Artisanal fishing season and all that thing them we don't happen at the ministry. Good afternoon, Madam Minister, and welcome to the program Midday Show.
Good afternoon, and good afternoon, me fambu them.
Well, the Minister of Fisheries, now the first thing this way they get you na Radio Democracy. We want to welcome you and thank you for joining the program.
Thank you very much,
So before we talk about the closing of the fish season, we do, let me talk first. You don't take up the ministry from where you take up now the ministry as the Minister of Fisheries. So how you be meet the ministry?
Well, the ministry really don't they do well, but where you come in as new person and you get your mandate, you get your goals, them you try for run as soon as you hit the ground. So now I don't do now the ministry. I don't take over a year, so I don't try for put things there in place like why I become the Black Johnson. I'm not be don't move forward yet. So I try for make sure say I get several engagements with the Chinese embassy, which they say be very helpful. They make sure say at the end of the day we get an implementation plan. So the implementation plan really they show how we get for start this project step by step what we get for do. So that they really a very important thing. And what now they wait for now for let them go able to get the contractor where they come out now China for can start this project here. So they hope say by March, April we go don't get the contractor from China where we can start the project.
You know the minister you day na today for clear the year because plenty people you can talk about Black Johnson and get they see all that illegal fishing activity then they do. What's actually in the project so now for begin implement the Black Johnson?
Well, really, Black Johnson now a blessing to this country because this country not get fish harbor. Most countries they get more than 2-3 fish harbors then, but we not even get one. So this one year where the Chinese government don't say they want give and not alone. Now grants then give now free, and then they come for can do one. So we get over 252 acres. Land way did it. So the Chinese then they come, they do the jetty for we, then do the office, then do the fish markets. But then again they give opportunity to private sectors they where they want for can help for the fish business. They can come with food processing, would go come for can mend the canoes them, we try for sea for go get food processing plants them all inside. So but put in a new way for dinner Black Johnson. And we really can't wait for let this project here start.
So it's always to explain. So this fine project where you say government will implement with support from the Chinese government for making a go turn a fish harbor and another thing them. How best know way before engage the community for me they not get that thinking like how plenty people they think say well yeah na illegal fishing they want kind of that stuff then they.
Well, really, they ever go do something as somebody in community, we not talk to them. Lands don't go there severally. The ministry self don't go there. We don't engage them. We be even engage them about a few months ago for tell them say, it's in this project here they happen because the people themselves they don't wait. They don't know when it will happen. So it gets that skepticism. But we don't go I will not allay their fears and for say this project will start and it will benefit the community because we can a Black Johnson community first. Now they would engage for see if any job then they for let them go get the jobs then.
So don't they say some ministry they don't they join some man they do this in work, this don't they do in work. So now we come now to the Ministry of Fisheries and Marine Resources waiting on a primary work owner for do as the ministry.
Well, the ministry really would try for help for protect the water and we fish and fishery products them. We'll make sure say we get enough. We know and really let the fish down at the water. Hence we don't try for put this close season here because we want for make sure say the fish stock is plenty and people then go able for come buy fish. We say go able for export, we go able for get foreign exchange for let the country go before. So now that really what they do.
So take me through the different WAF the way they where some of the different WAF they wanna done the supervise over the past years them now?
Well, the WAF they would only do really, they go na Tumbo, we don't go na Godrich, we don't go na Frogbo, we don't go na Laka, you get Hamilton, you get Tasso, you get most of them WAFs. Then the landing sites really them, but we over 146 landing sites. Then I'll get, so they ensure say each of their landing sites they will get officers. Then they wouldn't be able for monitor what thing they happen there.
So what kind of support one don't they give not to then different landing sites there?
We ensure say really with the monitor that they send the project reports every month. What thing they happen there, would they able for give them money for let them go able for sustained what thing they happen there and the fishing activities them. So definitely then would they liaise with the chief with the chief.
Talk this to Radio Democracy where they talk about some of the challenge them where they get now then different WAF them. Well, for more on this, make we listen to a reporter Fatou Bakba.
When we prepare government to say food and we affect someone because anything we going to say world they be na.
We now could be fishing. We not elect Tola na get net in the gather. If they gather all for all. We just left at the hand. We not vex so, but if they say then they block, they no discourage.
You can't go 1 month, go for me then. Papa government can inside. Before you lock we make provision for. We not stop in lock we oh. We don't want to challenge government.
The show we go come with that in Saturday. We dey continue for look at something we get for do with fishing business. Some fisher woman them na the Tambacola WAF there is concern for sake of the WAF where the Ministry of Fisheries and Marine Resources go lock inside February this year. Outside the chair lady for the Tambacola WAF Fatmata Bangura say na the first time this way government they lock WAF and not think say this action necessary. Well, we report a Fatmata Samora gets more and go now report.
Fish na the most common seafood where people can eat daily and forget this protein food na market. E need for pass through chain from fisherman dem for enter boat and go na sea for fishing. So fish woman where them boat maya can supply for sale. And this na business where plenty salon people don't they involve themselves over the year. For make fish available na market, February 1st to 28. Now that's where the Ministry of Fisheries and Marine Resources don't set for local WAF them for the first time na Freetown. Where this na big concern to people that way involved in fish business na the country. Fatmata Bangura, the chair lady for Tambacola WAF, talk about them concern here.
You can't go 1 month, go for me then. Papa government can inside. Before you lock we make provision for. We don't stop in lock we oh. We don't want to challenge government. If we challenge government, we will get problem. So when they bring to proper government, may look to we constrain the whole community our witch. With a strain bad one. Before you lock that strain, they all do nothing. Government say to Allah, we for write a list and say we will lock that the first. But where they can supply we, me they call me fisherman and I give them or pay for our we go sell. Now that is so until it not reach, we not say it. Now so the minister can't win a here we can meeting. Me the only thing that appeal to government, may make provision for we the poor one, the one how they get to beginning day. We don't stop the meaning of the beach because for me born I get sense about they are born. One day at the first time this I see them lock for 1 month. Me now to go and no say lock any April, they say to where they call for buy license or
Fatmata Bangura continue as he explained but why then warfare the law.
But the ministry say they will make a team for make the boats there for passport chain, they will get medical doctor for can treat fishermen. But we not sit down there on it, we don't know the you. But that provision because one for the fisherman when the minister Mikaya he asked a question. He said if government give money to the boat owner there, we fishermen will get out for government. The minister say yes, we're supposed to share because no now we're gonna see their money my anger in boat. They for share the money. So that we watch the government to the sea. If they get the provision or not. I mean the minister say when look 1 month, then go make one liga for make game. 2, if you get what in boat, make them. You understand? If you change pool, make you change. 7 months they come. So you will be busy. So then they don't see because we're gonna keep meeting to win a beach. So man ask questions, say if The boat owner then give this money. I will go show back to we own winner of fisherman. So the minister say, we do all for share the money. If they give government give any provision for them, and they all forget her. You know, necessary for me to the beach.
Bamba Kamara, na the master fisherman for Tambakula WAF, explain what the government don't put in place for them as then they lock the WAF for 1 month.
Beneficiary go there to the boat owner them. If you register your boat and you license them, now they will get beneficiary. Then apart from that, I'm not sure say we get beneficiary. But the problem is now, what about the fisherman them? Because you as a boat owner, sometimes we get them 10, 15, 20 man then we go there now. Then go give if na half bag rest or 1 bag rest, so you go save that rest day. For let the boatman then say we will benefit. Because you not get for easy. They talk to the ministry for let them say we see this concern. But then say them will amend. And they to look on to them, let they see what they get for do towards the fisherman them. Without provision to the fisherman and some fishermen them, that will be a very challenging to we the head of the community them. If they not come, we will not get. There's no plan B for we. For say we get this plan B. The only thing we will only make apologize to the government for let them go see to the fishermen and some other people in strain. If we say they get any day, then pull it themselves for a single day. That will be concerning for you. Than they say for a month.
As one party head them na this WAF, Bamba Kamara tell people that what they go do to anybody we not go listen to government.
When they say a ban, boat not for worker, else not a fishing boat, not say transport boat too, but else not a fishing boat. Who say you day you WAF na day if for day. There is no need for let you move from WAF to another place. If we move, we go make an arrest. Now we don't concern we boss man and tell we. Fisherman they catch small fish. That one I go testify and say troller they catch small fish, more than we own local boats there with the fishing. Because then they do it, but we own small fish where then they make use of them because then they sell and get to other people. Don't know, wait till they don't see ahead. Then are the big one then for we.
Bamba Kamara end up say, poor people them na them bokup and fish business and they beg the government for do something. For the Society for Radio Democracy, Mina Fatmata Samura the report.
The program where they listen so now midday show and you still get the minister na the program. Madam Minister, you don't listen to it in some fishermen and don't talk na the Tambakula WAF. So before we go there, we can talk about the season, the fishing season when I don't close. We don't talk about some of the things where the ministry don't do from where you take over office, you go continue.
Yes, thank you very much. The other thing it will really where the ministry don't do, where China don't do for we, they don't give we follow a certificate follow exports with fish. So for the first time now we're able for exports with fish now China. So we did on that process they get a few paperwork what they do, but by God in power soon we will begin exports with fish. They don't give it that go ahead. So that in a one big thing and the way they happen. Then also we don't able for increase with revenue. We found out say the year 2024 we revenue now about 150 billion leones now will raise, which really is more than what it will be raised even in 2022. So we dey go on with that and we dey hope for raise more than that as well. Then also for the first time again, we don't the close season to the artisanal. Now one big thing that they again we don't do because it's not easy, and I want for take this opportunity for tell the fishermen plenty thank you for the way that they abide what the government don't say they do. And I know say after this now one of the fish management plan and the way the ministry they do, and we don't able for do and we carry on with and by God in power, no say it will be successful. Then the other thing it will be don't do again. What come the fines them be too exorbitant, very high. The people then be they pay when they catch you they pay about $1.5 million. You find out say what come most of the industries that be don't close, the companies that be don't close because some of them wouldn't be hold them for something that where they do na the water, they not be able to pay the fees. So some of them they close because they say the company not even worth 1 million. So how they will go pay 1.5? So you find out say both companies they not be there again. But what come I able to take that paper go na cabinet and talk say do ya not reduce the fees small, because even when they do anything, when they look at with other countries there where they near we neighbors there, we neighbors they know they charge them can't charge them. dey. So we look at wetin dem dey charge and see wetin we sef go charge, so that it go be something wey meaningful, wey go make we no go na water for go do something bad. Then the other thing again we really try for do is the vessels they don't increase. We don't get more vessels then now, so they encourage private sectors then for let them come in, let them bring in them vessels then, because we not be get better vessels there. And most of the vessels that will be getting are old vessels there. So you find out say during the rainy season, most of the companies then the vessels they know they go out because the vessels they don't old. But now you get new vessels the way they come in, new companies they don't begin the set up. So we hope say that they will continue. And then also we partner with Nespo na Egypt. When are the military, when are then they in charge of the fish business, we partner with them for let them go able for help with fish business. So then talk say if we partner, we need for bring the private sector. So we bring in Sarah Fisheries. So then promise say them go give we 10 new boats. Them the boats I be don't go look. I be don't go see them now. Egypt, yes, there is 10 new boats, and by God in power, before April, we go don't get the boats then we Sarah Fisheries then go man, but government self get hand inside. And not to that no one they do, they try for can do aquaculture. Because Yanda and Egypt, they rely more on aquaculture, and then they really now want venture into, because aquaculture is less risky than where people then they go outside for go na the water for go fish. Once you do aquaculture, you know say you go get boko money, because now that even in Ghana now that they rely on. So then people there they can help with for do that. Then also we'll be able for distribute solar freezers them to fishermen them all over the country. So then they gonna be one big plus than they will able for do. And boko other things then they will only try for do.
So we then see how we do. We see this BNTM, the ministry being pull one press release. Also, we talk so we go close the fishing season for artisanal fishing. We will be closing from the 1st to the 28th February. We so the close them. So take me through why the ministry been decide for do this closing season.
Okay, thank you very much. Close season are just a fishery management plan we they put in place. If you don't try all things, it no work. And we seriously for monitor water, it's very difficult to not get that kind of instrument we go really monitor water. So find us if we left Sidom, people that they do these bad fishing methods. If you find out some man that they use mosquito net, some man they able for put you one finger safe through that net day, and by right you 3 finger for go through the net for let you go able for allow then small fish then for come through, but it know they happen. However, you talk to fisherman go tell you say, oh I go do it, but at the end of the day they know they do it, because they know say now that they able forget they you living. And whilst they do that, they gather all the small fish there and they egg them. So we see and say this why we don't talk, we don't put press release, they happen. So the best thing we can do now for go able for close the water for 1 month and see what thing go happen. And when you close that water there for 1 month, the fish then they big. The one the way then go able for swim for go na the deep, then go na the deep for let the trawlers themselves go for hold them. And I don't go around now all the waff them. Most people the way you talk to them, then go tell you be for true say the number of fuel, the amount of fuel where they be they use per them vessel, per them boat for go out for fish. If I exceed now, because they know they get fish. First day you go able to nap, fish can't pay you foot way they na beach safe, you throw away and back inside the water. It know they happen again. Fish no day, that's the reality. And if we continue with this, one day we'll not go get fish na salon, and I no go one netting a day. It take guts really for let you go do that kind of management, because people they will say, hey, mama what's you go pull we all livelihood now we have bopa. But again, when you say you they listen to what people they talk, and you not think about the greater good, what thing you get for help the country, because at the end of the day government now get for think for the people them for let better thing will come. So now that make government say no do this there, and whilst they do this we'll get alternative livelihoods we'll be able to give the people them, so that they not go suffer, we'll be able for lighten them burden.
Talking about artisanal fishing, waiting that they mean for somebody who they listen right now.
Now they look at fisherman them. They want they get a small canoe them where they know they go far. Then just they fish along the coast. So now they the artisanals there. And then Boku pass the big one the way they fish where they get industries, the companies there.
So in doing this, now we talk now about the thing they wanna put in place before we take this decision. Waiting at the different measures that have been put in place, I want to able for communicate this back to the fisherman, then the one who they sell the fish and at the different waff them.
Well, first of all, na sensitization. We don't begin this sensitization since last year. You know, black man, we go don't tell and say, they can't do this. Once you know, say, I know they believe. Some man, they say, they not go do, and they just, they talk, you know. But we don't start them from last year. We they engage with them. We don't talk to them. We don't talk to our partners and say, this one for do themselves, they would be 100%. Because now the scientists, then, they talk. They say in February, if you close season, the fish then go boku. Because now the time where the fish, where get belly, they go for go lay egg, for lay egg picking and go big. So this time, and the perfect time, this, for long go able for close the season so that we'll not go hamburg the belly woman the way that they go lay egg. So what we'll try for do really is we'll try for engage with them, tell and say, you know what, government know the left on us, so government are cumbra. Once we close season, inside that February day, we'll go bring back all other things that we'll be able for engage with. First of all, like today, so why they talk so right now, they give stipend and a tumbo. And then they go for go na Godrich. Would they do all over the country, not to just Tumbo, but would they take her Usa will go able for do and before nets they come. So today na done now they do. So would they give stipends to the fisherman them, and then would they give stipends to the fishmongers then, the one that would they actively they sell fish. Because then they get, you know, where you talk about say would they give money. Most people that they come all over they come because they feel saying a free money. But thank God we get with data. So that data they now they work on. And we don't go out, we don't go verify. Just in case something that person you get 2 or 3 other names, they want for make sure say now you know the person. And what would they do this verification? Even today would they give them the stipend, would they make sure say you can't with your ID card. If you not get ID card, it will be very difficult for log you. So all that they would they do. And then would they try for give them rest. Because rest now the thing and the way now we on staple food. By God in power again, would they try for see how we'll get the next week or the other week. Once we get them, we'll be able for spread them. And this thing are not just for free time, now for the whole country. Now would they do that therefore. Then we'll get for do health on wheels. Health on wheels, and for this bus here we get everything inside the bus. We go look you do your blood pressure, you go do your glucose level, you go do you blood where they do and they do and there's a small lab inside there, but put in any way that they do. Doctor, they will go see you and give you medication when are free. And to be candid, most people they know they go to hospital. So we'll see say at this time yeah, whilst you then also know the yagba, you go able for go na this health on wheels here for let them go do your health status. So those are the things that we do, and they will not just try for say okay with the close season. For now, the industrials then they work because one thing sometimes you can see in their newspaper where they say no fishing activities. Sometimes they can say oh there the English word they use, you know, they confuse the people then. Once you say no fishing activity, it means say even the industrials they don't lock, and not so true. The industrials they don't lock. They're not lock, then still they on, they go fish, the trawlers then they out there, they troll, they catch fish because then they go into the deep. So whatever fish that they catch, you know, they affect the one way then they near away. So fish they boku na then companies then they and they say if we go we look na then room then tell we say this time around they go make sure say the fishmongers that they can come, they can buy fish. Not like before, if you know to agents so then they know they allow you. Now then doors they open. Once you get your money, you go able for buy that fish there at that reasonable cost there where the agents they buy. So now so many things that we don't put in place for let things that will be easy for them.
You say today when I don't start for getting couple, when I get for make them they check their health, when they get them rest and all that thing them. So apart from them showing their ID cards, waiting they qualify somebody for making go benefits from this package when they give them.
So we tell the fisherman and say if you not pay license, we'll not go give you. Because to be candid, one thing we really government is trained. People they know they try for pay their license. When it comes to taxes, they know they pay. Then how governments go able for do what you for do for develop the country? So man just feel say, oh, I don't get this me, but yeah, that's it. The license, the fee is so small. 1,500,000 for the whole year. So man, the fish where they catch, one great fish, they sell at 250,000. You want say for the whole year, you not go able for pay that license there, and at the government say they take for let go do the development also where the citizens they supposed forget. It's difficult, but we get for put we foot down because that's the only way we'll go able for tell them say if you not pay your license, you're not entitled to what in government they bring can for let you go enjoy. So we don't make them clear. We'll give them time when I cut off point for this license. Yeah. So most of them they say well we be say na just joke when they joke, but now they pay license. And to be candid, most of them they don't pay their license. So once you pay your license, we get our database, we ensure say we give you what you supposed to.
So
get.
almost one person they receive now.
And not really really want to talk on a radio because that we go bring so many other things then. But by God in power, then go appreciate them.
Okay, you say una do engagement before una take this decision for una go able for lock for una close the fishing season for the artisanal fishing. But when reports have been going at Tambakula Wharf, you just don't listen to the audio side. Some of the people where they raise concern, say this not necessary at this time, and una not been do proper engagement with them for say una able for close this season. So una be engaged with Tambakula Wharf.
We engage all the wharf then at the country, even upline will go there. Everybody since last year we don't they engage. SSF go be a witness. I know say when something don't can now, say this why it don't meet me now. You find so many excuses. It's necessary. When somebody they say not necessary, it's necessary. And I really want to assure them say when we don't done this close season, then self go see the benefits. If we not do this, I go catch over 52 baskets of the small fish them where they go sell. If you declare all the small fish them where they call fingerlings and the egg them, tell me how we able forget fish? How that fish they go grow? Where you don't kill all the baby fish there. The mommy themselves they run away they go. And I really want let the people they know say the fisherman and fishman they know say the fisher folks they know say fish they don't know water. If you just they take, they take. They allow them for let it grow. They done. Other country then they with fish done. That's the reality. Egypt they know they catch fish na the water. Cyprus where we go they know they catch fish na the water. So if we say no more, Salon we get fish. Yes, we get fish. But if we not put measures in place for law able for protecting fish there, seriously fish go down. And me no go one for Sidon. The government of Sierra Leone no go Sidon for let fish dump per no say that they get 12% of our GDP for letting them go bad per we. We no go do that.
Okay, continue for the programming and the Minister of Fisheries and Marine Resources. We'll come back to you. You can tell the measures that we don't put in place if we see people do the fishing as soon as we don't close the season and who's law we don't put in place for me the logo bets them people and they the program they continue as we earlier on. We've been take once to you side the minister been talk about the difference in them. We government on the do as they say they don't support the WAF they with different in them. We reports have been going na Poti WAF, Old WAF, Kinjimi WAF, and na Freetong. Outside them fisher them people how they do fishing they raise concern say one challenge then they not get cold room, toilet, water. Another one them where according to them people here this don't they unbug their work then serious one at the different side them where then they do them fishing. Well for more on this week we listen to a reporter Fatu Bakba.
You know, get toilets now. If you change a car, we will check and see. We will get that facility.
For the sea, we not get no boats where they go patrol like how can go fishing where they patrol in case of accident or not. Fishing will get accidents on the pass will fight them, whether leave. We
will not get pumped in us. They look past like them grass. So get boys them we can get 5 gallons and they go around grass field. Normally we water for drink. Yeah, with the stream at times fish they come. We not get access of cool room. Because at least 10
That's not the voice of some fishermen them na Poti, Olwaf, and Kingjimi Waf inside Freetong. When they talk about somebody concern them, we don't they unbog them work. Then concern ya when a lack of cool room, toilet facility, and no access to water, we don't be long-term challenge to them fishermen them na this waf. Make them call on the government for take them issue here with seriousness and begin looking to them.
We ask Papa government, then say we will put hands for assist we. So we will get machine for rescue.
The government make it help we. One no get toilet facility in the wharf, water, 90 more just in this community.
Inside in talk as the Secretary General for the Olwaf Development Committee, Mohamed Lamin Bangura say, then they get beaucoup harassments na the sea from the Ministry of Fisheries and other challenge them.
The interim body must have chairman where they appoint nationally. They can't appoint to both them because of the use the nets we're not supposed to use. We get illegal fishing. The whole sister community we have for about 9 machines. We take to the ministry. We up to now the neighbor with 3 machines there. The ministry asks that the money where they for pay for 1 machine. We know we to be the fine way for pay to the previous minister. So the way can now they so for pay 12 million for 1 machine. Where the previous minister maybe take 2.5 now we earn. Where you gonna see without valid life.
The Secretary General for the Olwaf Development Government Committee, Mohamed Lamin Bangura, continue say, then challenge na the WAF don't dey for long term now, but according to Ram, nobody no look into Ram. The Ministry of Fisheries and Marine Resources na government body where they in charge for manage the fish and other thing them na the water, take care of the WAF them where fish business they happen. We make the Minister of Fisheries and Marine Resources talk about waiting the ministry they do now for CC, Poti and Olwaf get toilet, water and storage facility them.
Definitely, you know, go able for do you fish where you know the water, because now one of the reasons the land the way the EU they call say we need forget wash facilities and their landing sites them. So we are way ahead of the thing, and they will want for like every landing sites then get wash facilities. So then they would push out just like what I be talk even for the toilet and the thing by phase. So definitely it will reach Napoti and Olwaf, so that they self them go get their own side they go able for was they fish them and get storage facilities. If you go to places like Tombo, they self then get freezers them way then they able for store them. So now the same thing now want for do for Olwaf and Poti, will not go forget them definitely.
Princess Duba also talk about waiting the ministry don't they do now for reduce the fine them where the fisherman then the key with them broke the law.
Well, fines then they one of the headache then anyway the ministry be get. Before me they take over, the fines then be very high. So what I can say the fines then it become a burden on the people there and our business people them. If you find somebody a fee way you know they able for pay, because even a whole boat way it make or the gears the way it get it not reach to that cost the way it define them, definitely they pull out of business, and that's not what we want for do as a ministry. So as a ministry we sit down, we think about the fines, we talk say no, these fines they are they cut across even the industrial, the artisanals them, while them fines then go down. So what you do, we do a cabinet paper about 2 or 3 weeks ago. I be don't go lay on a cabinet be don't approve, and so soon we they begin for work with them. Then new fines then like way before I be 5,000 the artisanals and they pay with them you hold them. Now we don't reduce them to 1,000. So now a big jump down there. I hope say the fisher folks they will glad for that.
The Minister of Fisheries and Marine Resources, Princess Duba, end up for call on the fisherman them for make them exercise patience, as in say then go work for CC, Potiwaf and Olwaf get water, toilet and storage facility them. For the Society for Radio Democracy and with support from Sabtu Kalon, Fatu Nyangiji Bakwade report.
Well, from that report, they can studio to the minister. You don't hear some of the concern them, the wash facility concern them, where there always not then different WAF than the waiting the ministry don't put in place for the then concern here.
Well, definitely, the ministry don't really try, because we don't implement most of the landing sites there, and we they try for monitor them. We can talk to we partners them now UNICEF they do that and they, but sometimes even the partners they say they can get a lot of problems. Like Godrich, there are certain things that will put the pump them. Some man they go they root the pipe. There's some man they go they pull the pump head. So you define as if we don't put pump there. For lady water go kind not able for can. So really me want for appeal to the community there, because when you go don't spend the partners they go don't spend so much money, they don't install all of them things there. Even at Tombo, the co-room, they tell us say when I not put the fish then are grown, the cartoon then are grown, then put and they overstock it until the thing get for spoil. You know something then the way if you not use them with care, what's in the benefits where you forget, you know they able forget them. So most times people like you just say, okay, well government don't put this here, they can use it anyhow. I don't go on a site then where they get toilet. The toilet don't overflow. So man no one pay that 100 leons where they go say or 50 leons for let you go toilet, instead they go na the water side. So it's very difficult. They try for sensitize the people. They say this now one of the reasons then why we not able for send fish then go abroad for let them go able for get forex. But if we able for do the right thing, what in the EU they say we for do seriously we able for send fish then go. But we have to start with taking care of what we get. The things, the facilities they put on their land, the sites there. But would they really try for do all them things and then wash facilities and all the land the sites there, so that when you catch your fish, you go able for wash and fine, you go able for take care of that fish there and make sure say you package them for law go able for exporter. Now yes, they don't give we a certificate for law exports now China. those are the things that again which China self for look at. That make we get few places they won't know say they don't meet all the criteria where EU be don't say for let them meet for law, let them go able for export. So now that same method they now they use for even for China. But really they appeal to the community where they put something in your community now for whole like you own. But that I know they happen. So we really want to talk to the people them, the big one, the stakeholders where they law all be monitors them for long able for take care of what's important. Definitely the wash facility, the toilets, the co-rooms there, nothing in any way now we radar, we don't make proposal, we don't write concept notes for other countries then go able for help with. And by God in power before the end of the year we will get something in there.
So you talk say Salon no get certificates for big exports of fish then go China. Now China decide and so then go begin use the abort them.
Then what we want use first of all, would they try for like where would they start we go try for use Sarah Fisheries. You get other companies them where themselves then get they don't meet that criteria. This so now those companies they now want for use for logo able for export we fish then goes China.
Talking about the closing of the season for the artisanal fishing, where una don't start from the first and go open on the 28th when go done. So let me watch now what some of the measures una don't put in place if una see any fisherman they go fish. More especially as you been talking, some of them they go with some small nets they weigh sometimes small fish then can go inside there, the egg then can go inside there. Any measures that the ministry don't put in place for to say una able for address the one that they go as una don't talk say they no for go.
Yes, definitely. And I make all the work that we collaborate with the Navy. The Navy that they work with, we hand in hand. We get Navy personnel the way they did it. We get community patrols the way they go up and down the water for see anybody where they default. Then also we MCS now with ministry where if we get people the way they go na the water for patrol. Then we get the entry consortium the way they go around for make sure say what we don't say it happen. If there anybody where they catch, that means say you don't broke the law and then we go institute fines there on you. There are fines the way you get for pay for waste until the nets the way you use not to the proper net. Why you go fish on close season? You know why the law hold you. But first of all, I want to tell me people them plenty thank you. The fisher woman them the fisherman them they don't abstain. We not really get much people the way we could also say we don't hold. I think for the most part of it is that either one person no more nine can at the ministry where they say they hold and do it that any day. So I really want to take this opportunity for tell them plenty thank you. Yes, it's not easy, but you know we are law-abiding citizens there. We get for abide to what in government don't talk because government is no much and it work for we own good.
From the 1st to the 5, how the process don't sound like?
It has been really good. You know, with the monitor, with the see what's in the happen, you go now all the wharf them. All the boats then people then busy they mend the nets, you know, things are going on. And really again what I want for let them know other organizations and get for engage them for come for training so that they go do capacity building whilst then they not us, you know, because this not the time really we go able for catch fisherman there because most times where the we open back the water it will be very difficult. So we don't engage other organizations there but let them go able for talk to them, see them, train them, what they go able for do for them.
So right now they know they go do this fishing, but if you go on the wharf there, they see some of them they hang around and all. When I get to the monitor, the way then they go for monitor for say they don't go na the seal, they don't do it, they don't for do. As soon as don't close the season first for 1 month.
Yes, we get so many people the way that they monitor. Even the office, Mrs. F. Wiki always. I remember on Saturday. We all go out, we go check for see what's in there happen. And every day I don't talk to everybody. We don't divide ourselves into groups. Say you they in charge of this wharf, you they in charge of this wharf. So all they go after work, we go see what's in there happen and they talk with the Navy them for see what's in the challenges them, how we're able to improve things them. So definitely proper robust monitoring now they go on now.
So at the end of this closing of this artisanal season of fishing, so what in the ministry go on for achieve?
Well, we will really want to get boku fish. And then we try for get nets. Once we get nets, as soon as we open the water, we will make sure say they don't get the nets there so that they know they use that bad fishing method. Then small nets then they so they try for discourage them from that. Once they get the appropriate nets then you know the fish then go able for grow and able for go na the deep and the one they will then go able for catch it will be big fish. While less salon get boku fish.
So what the ministry don't do for so now able for engage the one that we get fish within a different column them. For example, people then they go buy the one that into this fishing business for they able for sell give them at reasonable price or na put price for certain fish. They like for example is where you gonna snap and so keen and so on, I just left them no more. Then they sell at the young prices them.
No, well, what it will really do is, because we try for remove that middleman, we first time maybe day. Now then get for go straight, they say get them fish. I think the fish price really for be reasonable, because they know they sell them like how, you know, first way you get for way take them from the Korum, Brian can to the gate, the price different, from the gate to the Motukai, the price different. So now they get access for go straight and get the fish them. So because they get it at a reasonable cost, I feel say that stuff it could translate to what the cost of fish could be in the market.
Okay, continue for the between the program. Well, in the Minister of Fisheries and Marine Resources, as in there they talk about the different thing the way they don't put in place for say they put for sake of the fishing season where they don't close right now. The program they continue. Now they take another issue inside the program. As in the launch the fiscal decentralization policy and implementation strategy, the Vice President Dr. Mohamed Jule Jallo say the Interministerial Committee on Decentralization go work with the Ministry of Finance, World Bank and other partners for implement the fiscal decentralization policy for getting to program implementation at the local council. Well, for more on this, make we listen to a reporter, Musa Kamara.
The Fiscal Decentralization Unit, now the Ministry of Finance, don't launch the fiscal decentralization policy with support from the Accountable Governance for Basic Service Delivery project, with the World Bank the support for get strength to service delivery na local council them. Tuesday, February 4 this year, the Vice President, Dr. Mohamed Jule Jallo, don't launch the fiscal decentralization policy and implementation strategy. Kadiatu Ali, now the Deputy Minister 1, now the Ministry of Finance and chairperson for the Project Steering Committee, the Accountable Governance for Basic Service Delivery projects.
The Accountable Governance for Basic Service Delivery project is the $40 million grant from the World Bank to be implemented within 5 to 6 years. The Accountable Governance for Basic Service Delivery became effective in January 2022. The project development objective is to improve resource management, transparency, and accountability of government systems for enabling delivery of local development projects and basic services.
This project, according to Kadiatu Ali, they target 22 local council them, we say 15. Now they get seed money for implement projects around book learning, well body, and other one them. And ministries, department, and agency them serve the benefits from this project. Sir Eke Lamin, now the president for Local Councils Association Saloon, say this policy now key factor for equality now the local council them in the area of funding and implementation.
The system of fiscal transfers from central to local government guarantees a minimum level of services in all districts, which did not happen before decentralization. However, only a small proportion of this funding is discretionary. The only way to measure the unique impact of decentralization with any precision would be to quantify the actual delivery of local council services and projects over a multi-year cycle. The decision-making process in local government that have or have not produced concrete development outcomes. Compare these outcomes with the local development work of NGOs and other agencies. There has been an urgent need for a fiscal decentralization policy and its implementation strategy for local councils. The guidelines in the policy document is expected to solve the many fiscal issues our local councils have been battling with over the years.
Now, World Bank, they support this project, but why this support from them? Abdul Mwangi, now the World Bank country manager.
When we look at fiscal decentralization, we look at it as a key enabler towards so many other dimensions, as I've mentioned. What we hope we can be able to achieve working together is that the fiscal decentralization as laid out in the policy, grounded by the law, the Local Government Act and other legislations, truly translates into the intention. And that is where our work gets cut out. The work for the local councils gets cut out, the work for the national authorities, and with the development partners. We are here to help facilitate the conversation to be enablers, but ultimately the delivery and the effective delivery of services rests in the hands of those who day-to-day execute the roles and responsibilities assigned to them.
The Minister of Local Government, Tambalamina, say the launch of the decentralization policy now step forward for improved decentralization in the country.
We are not moving backwards. The mere fact that we're here today is a signal to our partners and also to the government that we are further deepening decentralization.
The Minister of Finance, Sheku Fantamadi Bangura, believes say this policy go help them on how to give couple to the different local council them where don't be challenged inside the past year them.
We as a government from the fiscal side are really into this with you. So this new policy that has been developed and approved in the strategy by Cabinet, I believe is a very significant milestone in our commitment to devolving financial resources, but also ensuring that decision-making authority and responsibility is given to the local council to be able to ensure that they're able to deliver on the commitment they have made, so at the low level in the government. And with this new policy, we are providing a framework where appropriate financial and budgetary powers are devolved to our local government structure and enabling them to be able to effectively deliver improved services, ensuring that they enhance resource allocation in an efficient way, but also promotes accountability, stimulates economic development, while ensuring that all citizens participate in a responsive way, informing decisions around their development in their localities.
Inside Iyon talk, the Vice President, Dr. Mohamed Jule Jallo, begin for talk about the role of local council for implement development at local level.
If there are no councils today, we will not sit down in free hand. So local representation and how these councils have addressed the deficit in representation alone, that is why huge credit I give to decentralization and local government.
Policy without couple, according to the Vice President, no go make council them implement program. We make a call on the Ministry of Finance for support local council them with couple and on time.
I want to call on the Ministry of Finance to ensure that councils do not suffer from irregular allocations. Regular allocations is also essential to get councils to be able to deliver services, because there are certain critical areas that we call life-threatening expenditure, like in the Ministry of Health, hospitals and health centers. If allocations are delayed, that is what gives the tendency for re-centralization. Because when allocations are delayed, the council lacks the resources to implement those services. Then the central ministry, who doesn't want to take blame for letting those services not being carried out, will come back to take that power from the central government. So regular allocations and improved allocations is critical to avoiding re-centralization tendency.
As Chair, Interministerial Council on Decentralization Committee, the Vice President, Dr. Mohamed Jule Jallo, committing office support for the implementation of the decentralization policy.
The IMC, that is the Interministerial Committee, is going to work and make sure that we oversee the implementation of this policy. And I'm very pleased and also want to thank the World Bank for providing support to the Interministerial Committee under the Accountable Governance for Basic Services Delivery Project to be able to play that role, to position itself, to play a more proactive role to support effective devolution and problem solving at the local level.
The different local council hope say this policy go tap the challenge where them don't they get as council for sake of couple and program implementation with support from Janet Masakoy. For Radio Democracy, Musa Kamara, the reports.
Well, from that report, say we come na the studio back and talk to the minister. As the minister not get him again, they can free na the program. And one quick one, Madam Minister, this one from Rice Kamara on our Facebook page, just say, I'm interested in buying fish and exporting to China. How to go about it?
Ministry, they will go able for go with step by step how you go able for do the exportation.
So as according to you, from the first to the 5, you say them fishermen they are the one they say for the sell fish don't they comply to the difference in them. Waiting, whose kind of message you able left to them for letting go continue for comply and do the thing they wanna don't put in place?
Definitely, me fambo there, I know say it's not easy, but to be candid, I think after the 28th, now una say go talk because government not do anything for let go harm your own picking them. You know, say Combra, you always want the best for him picking, but sometimes then they we see mommy he go knock you waist where they do something. Now for let tell you say what you do it wrong. So because we don't talk about this bad fishing method, we don't talk calm, you know they stop. Now me government say well the only measure we'll go able for take for let work now for go close the season. You know me say government want for do bad, but even at that it try for put small things there in place so that we are not go able for feel the pinch much. I forget for tell when I say we get for play football. They start the football this Saturday. Tombo they play Godrich. So when I kind of Milton Magai, the college, the university now who they play there, who go on them on support one on account with the loudest noise for long I go support on a landing site. By God in Pamingo day na bunt because bunt themselves they play with Shenge or one see would go win and that's what they do because we just want like gladness day because this not so bearing definitely we don't say where the 28th go come good things then go the cow go they sell fish we sell go the success in so fish price don't candle so I just want on a patience with we wanna be the law abiding citizens them for long go able for go through this close season. Yeah, I love you all. Thank you.
Plenty thank you joining the program. In name na Princess Dubai, na the Minister of Fisheries and Marine Resources, as in be there for talk about the closing of the artisanal fishing season where them be do from the 1st to the 28th and don't talk on different things the way ministry don't they do. Plenty thank you joining the program. We're going to hope for get you back now different program them.
Thank you very much, you know.
Okay.
God bless you. Bye.